I don't know if you've ever felt this while watching a movie. That strange urge to tell a story through video, showing a perspective on a certain topic through cuts that often say more than dialogue ever could. And all of this is made possible thanks to the magic of editing. Editing isn't just the technical act of cutting and pasting scenes. It's a language that guides the viewer's eye and shapes their emotions without them even realizing it. A cut at the right moment can completely change the meaning of a scene and turn something simple into something unforgettable. Since I was a kid, movies and cartoons sparked a different kind of curiosity in me. I wasn't just watching for the story. I was fascinated by how it was told. Over time, this interest found a new home here on YouTube. Through videos I tried to make myself, without much knowledge, just the desire to create. Through hits and many mistakes, I slowly discovered the process, learning in practice what nobody had explained to me in the beginning. Hi, I'm Alex, and in today's video, I want to share some tips I really wish I had heard when I started this content creation journey. The first thing I wish I'd understood from the start is that editing is nothing more than a puzzle. And your job as an editor is to learn how to put it together. When you understand that, you realize it's not just about putting together pretty scenes with flashy effects. It's about building meaning, ideas, and rhythm that make the viewer want to keep watching. So, in the beginning, don't stress too much about effects or complex transitions. Focus on something far more important: the sense and coherence of each scene within the story you're telling. And that brings us to a second key point: understanding the purpose of your video. Even before opening your editing software or cutting a single scene, you need to know exactly what you want to communicate. What's the main idea? For example, let's take a Minecraft video. It could have completely different purposes: to entertain with funny moments, tell a story, teach something specific, or simply showcase a relaxing gameplay session. Each of these purposes demands a different type of editing. A humor-focused video works best with quick cuts, precise zooms, and perfect timing for the jokes to land. A more narrative or immersive video requires longer cuts, a more present soundtrack, and room for the viewer to enter that world. If you don't define your video's purpose from the start, editing becomes a problem. The video feels confusing, identityless, and the audience doesn't really understand why they're watching. Sometimes the content is good, but the lack of direction makes it lose impact. So, before anything, ask yourself, what is this video trying to do? Make people laugh? Teach something? Move them emotionally? Captivate them with its atmosphere? The answer to that question will guide every single decision you make in editing. Another important point is understanding that every video needs an aesthetic. Aesthetic isn't just about making a video look pretty or adding visual effects. It's about creating a visual and sonic identity that makes sense with the purpose you defined earlier. It's the set of choices that gives your video personality. Colors, fonts, soundtrack, type of cuts, framing, and even the way audio is treated. When a video has a clear aesthetic, it conveys care and intention. A well-defined aesthetic helps build familiarity and makes a video recognizable, even without seeing the channel name. A gaming channel, for example, often benefits from a more dynamic, fun aesthetic. These elements aren't just decoration. They reinforce the theme and make the viewer feel part of that world. In a vlog, the aesthetic is usually closer, more human. Natural camera movements, cuts that keep breaths and genuine reactions. Light soundtracks that follow daily life. Small on-screen texts, when used, are simple and personal, almost like notes. All of this helps create intimacy, as if the viewer is experiencing the moment alongside you. And finally, but perhaps most importantly, storytelling. Because in the end, no matter how well edited, polished, or perfectly timed a video is, it's the story that keeps someone watching until the end. Storytelling doesn't necessarily mean telling a grand story with a defined beginning, middle, and end, like a movie. It means giving meaning to what's being shown. Every video tells a story, even in a simple way. That's why learning editing goes far beyond just opening editing software. One of the most powerful ways to apply everything I've just mentioned is simply by consuming media. If you want to add a professional touch to your videos, make your content shine, or even turn simple ideas into something truly impactful, I can help. Here at AC Production, every edit is crafted to engage the audience, enhance every detail, and maximize your content's potential. To discuss projects or ask any questions, just reach out. It'll be a pleasure to help you tell your story in the best way possible.